This MMA 30 video is brought to you by Cheaterville.com. Don't go down without a fight.
Yeah, the weight's good. I'm probably like, I woke up this morning like 182, which is pretty rare for me. Usually I'm about 85, 86 right about now. So I feel like I'm in good shape. So I think that's why the weight's coming off pretty good. Not that I'm not in shape every time I fight, but I think I focus more on eating better this fight and putting everything together. So when you live with an ex-bodybuilder when I'm training with Wilcox, he makes me eat pretty well. It's pretty much eggs and potatoes, red potatoes at least once a day, and then sweet potato at night for possibly my snack, and then chicken. So it's good. I feel like I got a lot of pressure to win this fight because everybody's expecting me to win this fight. So I got to go out there and I got to obviously have fun, put on a show, and show the skills that I've been working on over the last 11 weeks for this training camp. The whole thing with Carlos Condit and I was supposed to fight. I tried to get the fight a while ago. I tried to take it on 7 days, but unfortunately that didn't get done, and unfortunately this time it didn't get done. I thought it would be a good fight to see who's truly the #1 contender in that weight division. And you media people in the UFC have a lot of influence on what fighters you guys want to push. So I feel like a lot of times that they push fighters up there that aren't ready for that #1 contendership, and it has a lot to do with the media and the UFC pushing that particular fighter, and then you guys bite onto it and you guys take it and say, oh yeah, he should be the #1 contender. Well, let's be real. It's to be the #1 contender, you got to beat guys that are ranked #1, #2, #3, #4 in the division. So I just Mike Pierce is a fighter. He's a tough fighter. I'm just looking forward to getting in there and fighting Saturday.
But basically, it sounds like you're not too happy with folks for not giving you your due.
Well, I don't take anything too personal, because I don't really read you guys' shit, so, and I don't watch the shit, so I don't really take it too personal. So, you guys post it and put it out there, and I don't give two shits. So, for me, I live in my own little bubble, and if you're not in that bubble, then you don't really give a fuck, So, as of right now, I just want to win this fight Saturday and put on a good beating on Mike Pierce, and just go out and have a couple drinks and make out with a cheeseburger. So, my biggest advantage, I think, is I think my power. I think I got a lot of pretty much everything. I think that he's good in pretty much all the areas, but he's not great. So I feel like I'm great. So no offense to midgets, love them, but Mike Pierce is considered one of those, or what do they call them, small people. So I don't want to disrespect anybody, but he's typically not the size of a 170 pounder. Yeah, man, life is good. I'm in a good place, man. Regardless, Saturday night I'm coming out to fight my ass off, and you know what? My saying throughout this whole camp is I can do anything for 15 minutes. So, and that's the plan. Is it's 15 minutes. It's a small portion of life, and I've trained my ass off for 11 weeks, and I'm ready to roll. Whatever it is I do in life, I do it. 100%. I'll become obsessed with it, and it's whether it's from gaming to flying to fighting. It's I want to be the best. And I don't rest at night and I don't sleep at night until I become the best. And it's one of the things that I'm still working on in this game, and that's why I'm still here fighting. I could walk away tomorrow if I want. Just be like, all right, I'm done. But the ADD won't let me. So, I got a lot still more to accomplish in this game. I like to take big fights. I think that's the biggest thing for me right now is taking big fights. This guy isn't a big fight for me, but I accepted the challenge. So, guess what? Inside my brain, I got to motivate myself to put him as a big fight. Because if I lose to him, where's that put me in the division? Way at the back. I might as well think about retiring if I lose to this guy. Or just taking fights for money. Obviously I fight for money. I'm kind of a gold digger. So show me the money. I will. And regardless of the big fight at 185, which I'd love to have, I'd love to fight some of those guys. I think Vitor Belfort would be a great fight for me. I think Vanderlei would be a fun fight for the fan. I just want to please people, put on good performances, have hype, get excited about training because training sucks so bad. It's Groundhog's Day every day, and you want to have a purpose and a reason to go to that gym. And at the end of the day, I get to slap somebody in the face. So the UFC has come so far. Think about 2005 when the Ultimate Fire was on. What the sport was. To compare now, now you have, all you guys here now. You guys weren't here in 2005. None of you. I don't see one person that I've, maybe one. All right. MMA Weekly. Yep, they were here, right? Yeah. So, the rest of you guys, you weren't here in 2005. Sorry, but let's be real. It's what the sport's done, and it's how far it's come. And with sites like the MMA Weeklies and all the other sites that you guys have out there, it's great, man. Keep the coverage going because you guys help build the sport. Not only do we as fighters, but you guys are the ones that are pushing it and driving traffic and getting the news out there and the content. So we appreciate that. Oh man, that's a tough one because that Ben Henderson can fight. That kid's tough. They should put now that's the fight they should put on Fox. Because that's going to be one hell of a fight. I think that's a good fight for Fox. So yeah, maybe I'll go. I don't know. I like Ben Henderson. I like Frankie too, but Frankie's got some balls and he comes to fight.
This MMA 30 video is brought to you by Cheaterville.com. Don't go down without a fight.